What's up, family? A word a day, March 2nd, 2020. So today's word of the day is
Elide.
Elide. I lied. That's not the word of the day. No, it is. Okay, so the word of the day is Elide. I never heard of this word before. So Elide is spelled E-L-I-D-E. Elide. The definition is that it's a verb. It means to omit a sound or syllable when speaking. English speakers often elide the vowel completely, so they often omit or leave out the vowel completely. To join together, merge. Whole periods of time are elided into a few seconds of screen time. That's interesting. So it almost feels like, hey Kathy, thanks for hanging out. Happy Monday to you. And everybody else who is here, drop a line, let me know if you can hear me clearly. So that's interesting. In one way it means to omit, in another way it means to join together or merge. What does eliding mean? Definition of elide. It's transitive, to suppress or alter something, such as a vowel or syllable, by elision, to strike out something such as a written word. So to remove or to omit. Let's go to Merriam's, and then I'm going to look for a couple synonyms and a couple sentences for elide. How you all doing today? Drop a line and let me know how your day is going so far, no matter when you're watching this. So, Merriam's, to suppress or alter something such as a vowel or syllable by elision, to strike out, to leave out of consideration or omit. So it's interesting because I haven't seen join or merge in any of one of these other definitions except for the first one. So I'm skeptical about that. Synonyms. So I didn't know blue pencil. Blue pencil is a synonym, and that means to cross out or cancel. I never knew that. So blue pencil, cancel, cross out, delete, edit, as in to edit out, kill, scratch out, strike out, stroke out, X out, etc. Examples of elide in a sentence. Some unnecessary verbiage will need to be elided, but otherwise the article is publishable. And one thing I like to do, thank you, Kathy. Kathy says, all is well. You are so wonderful. Thank you so much. Kathy, I really love and appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you for being with me on my journey. So one of the things I like to do when I'm learning a new word is to put like the words I already know in the sentence. So a lot of times I'll read it twice, and that's for my processing. So some unnecessary verbiage will need to be elided or omitted, or left out. But otherwise, the article is publishable. Another sentence, the product presentation was not elided. It's always only 15 minutes long. So it wasn't omitted. It wasn't left out. It's always 15 minutes. Okay. One more. The truth was always there, mired in language that elided this point with soft, focused poetry. So that's my new word. That's our new word. Elide. And elide, one more time, is E-L-I-D-E. And it's a verb. All right, so that's the word of the day today. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I promise you, in 1 year, I'm going to be a Scrabble playing mofo. But I really, one of the things I like about this word a day thing is, when you know about neural pathways, anytime you learn something new, you're blazing a new pathway. You're essentially growing your brain, and because the brain can grow while still being retained in this particular infinite space, it means that you can really, it's like an infinite kind of thing. It's one of the only things in life where it's infinite and we can literally experience it, so to speak. And just the fact that we can continue to learn, I've always valued education in that way. Like, I value education more than material things. The fact that I can go from right now, not knowing how to, fly a plane to doing a live stream, in a short time saying, hey, so I can fly a plane now. Like, to me it's a pretty amazing thing. It's one of those invaluable things that I think is like really priceless. There's nothing else in this material world to me that matches that. So yeah, so I like the fact that when I learn a new word, I also learn a whole lot of other new information at the same time. So it's a lot coming out of a little. So with that, I'm going to elide myself from this conversation and end it. Take care, everybody. As always, peace and be well. And if you want to help me make more content like this, look for that info in the description or comment section of this video. Take care. Peace.